Know what it is, man. It's 3 a.m. on Whittier. Your boys is back in the building. Your boys is back on the block with it.
Yes, sir, man. We back in here another week, man. It's a real spooky hour event.
Yes, sir.
It's one of the ones, man. Episode 9 of Spooky Hours. We are getting there, man. We almost on our, pretty much come back from this, hiatus we've been on. But, hey, we in here.
We here now, boss.
We in here, man. But like I said, man, Spooky Hours, episode 9, offline, whatever you want to call it, man. We here, man. You rock us with your boys, man. 3M on Whittier. I am your host, Coachjaer. I got my co-host with me.
You know what it is, man. It's your boy Rappin' Will, a.k.a. Mr. Pop Out What You Into, Mr. a.k.a. Big Coach, and Mr. a.k.a. I'm just saying so I don't get buying, boss. Let's get it on the Riz node.
Yeah, man. It's one of the ones, man. You already know. It's one of them right here, man. But like I said, man, this is going to be a spooky hour one, man. We're going to try to get right to it tonight, man, because we got a lot going on. Before we go too far, man, let's go ahead and jump into our sponsors real quick.
So you too busy to relax? H2O is here to help. Our CBD-infused water is the perfect way to unwind and recharge, even in the midst of chaos. With every sip, feel the stress melt away and your focus sharpened. H2O, your oasis in a bottle. H2O, feel the flow.
Feel the flow, y'all. Definitely feel the flow.
And stop being thirsty, man.
Stop being thirsty.
Good God.
It's one of the ones, man. But like I said, man, if you haven't did it already, make sure y'all go hit officialh2o.com. Grab a case off of there, man. Make sure you step it up, man, and see what they got going on. Like, I love the whole layout, what they got going on. I seen he dropped some other stuff like the other day. Yeah, like the bottles, so, I'm definitely, looking forward to seeing what they got in store with that, man.
It's going to be real brazy out here, man.
Brazy, man. I'm all over the place, man. But
yeah, man.
We in here again, man. Episode 9, man. Offline hours, man, in effect. We are here, man. Before we go too far, man, like, comment, subscribe, man. Like, comment, subscribe on this video right now.
Yeah, hit the bell, man. Make sure y'all sub up, hit the notification, man, so y'all can see every time we're gonna be going live. So make sure y'all tap in with the notifications, man. For real.
I got some new stuff anyway, man. Like I said, we want to start doing some reactions, so it's gonna be definitely, real brazy out here. Just say that, man.
Yeah, man.
But how was your week, bro?
Man, it was crazy, man. I mean, other than, like I said, getting ready so close to going live, man, it's just, it's getting here, you dig? So, man, just been getting ready for that. I've been doing a lot of Amazon shopping, man. I got to get new mics in here, man, for the food show coming that we going to get cracking, man. And crazy thing real quick, man, we was on the highway the other day, man. I seen a car of 4 Mexicans, bro, on the highway, bro, with a mattress, bro. Each one hands on the mattress, bro. Each side of the car, bro.
That was the highlight of your weekend, man.
Nah, bro, but I wish I would have got my phone out, but I just felt I had to get that off real quick. But it was crazy.
Did you bake the quiche too, man?
Hey, you know what, man? I was thinking about making a tater salad, but
this is wild, man. But nah, man. Mine's is real laid back, man. I got out and got some, good vittles, man. Hung with one of my homies, man. Like I said, it was real chill, man. I took time off for myself this week. I ain't touched nothing with the studio. Ain't touched nothing with the 3M on Whittier stuff, man. Really, just like I said, man, sometimes you got to take that fresh, that fresh break, man.
Told you go ahead and get that massage set up, man.
Nah, man.
You know what I'm saying? To get the stones in the back like Wallow.
Nah, once you had a chiropractor, man, I had gotten into an accident, man. Once you had a chiropractor before, man, it ain't the same, bro. That's different, man.
Yeah. They say, nobody ever made you feel like that, did they?
Pause, man. Yeah, man. It's a different type of feeling, man.
Good God almighty, boy.
But, hey, we ain't gonna take too much time tonight, man. Like I said, man, it's a real spooky hour event in effect tonight. If you haven't did it, like, comment, subscribe on this video right now. Shout out to all the new subscribers, man.
Shout out, man.
Yeah, it's a wild one, man. We was on our way to, 1,000, man, like less than 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Like, we was on our way to 1,000. Now we on our way to 2,000.
On our way to 2, man.
Yeah, clap it up for ourselves, man. On that, man. Definitely, man.
Let's go.
But first thing out there, man. Want to go ahead and jump into this real quick. DDG, we back at DDG and Haley, man. Haley Bailey, man. If y'all haven't seen it out there, it really went up, man. Haley Bailey, man, she got to shoot like a movie, I believe, overseas.
Yeah,
And
man.
she, had already previously, man, I think we spoke about it, but she previously, man, she had filed for, she did emergency filing too for this, man, that basically she wanted sole custody of, you know what I'm saying, they baby, they son Halo.
Yeah, yeah, I seen that.
Basically, just, sole custody, man. She was trying to get it to where he only could see his son like once a week or some shit like that, man.
Damn.
But she, filed a petition, man, to basically, man, be able to take the kid, outside of the country. He filed a petition to go ahead and, try to stop that, man, to where she can't take the kid out the country, man. Really. And he filed a petition, man, for him to get sole custody again, because he like, yo, I'm going to go ahead and drop the bombshell, and, put some information out there that I didn't want to do.
Damn, man.
But in the midst of that, though, by him doing that, man, she did win, she did win the petition there, so she is going to be able to take the kid out the country. But the crazy thing about it is he did release some text messages that, between him and her, I guess at the time when they was getting ready to, break free or whatever, break loose of each other. And, yo, yeah, man, that text is,
them threads, boy, that'll show you, that'll expose your favorite actor.
Yeah, the text does, man. It really not even say, it'll spread.
No, it exposed you, bro. It exposed that mindset, bro.
Yeah, like one thing I will say though is like, I mean, he held his composure, man, because he could have been dropped this shit because from the dates on him and stuff like that. This happened months ago.
Yeah, man.
Like, he could have been did this, but
true Michigan nigga though, kept a player though.
Yeah, he kept it player.
Because in the responses though, he did the perfect responses though. You know what I'm saying? That's why he wasn't crashing out at all. He was just, okay.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely handled it like I said, like a true gent, man. But I will say this though, like, no matter what I just want to keep it real. No matter what a female do, it's like wrong or right, man. It's like it's always gonna be some support. Niggas, like, we just keep it real. Black man, dog, we step on the outside of things and be like, yo, man, that boy wrong. If he wrong, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if he wrong.
If he wrong. But I'm saying with females, it's just like I still ain't heard no backlash about none of these texts, man. And that, like, I'm skipping over stuff, man. The texts until, you know what I'm saying, her talking about hurting herself, her crashing out talking about why you leaving me, no focus on what, about the child and none of that stuff.
Nah, nothing about Halo.
He was like, yo, basically, man, my son, I need to, basically he putting all his focus on his son, and she be like, you don't, what about me? You know what I'm saying? What about me? I'm gonna hurt myself.
And this was a period they was broke up, right?
Yeah, going through.
Okay.
It, you know what I'm saying? Well, they broke up. Yeah, they broke up.
Okay. Yeah.
But the whole narrative, though, and like I said, I even went back and forth with you, like, at the time, man. The whole narrative was that he wanted her back.
Yeah, man. That went left.
That's not how I go. But how you feel about it, though, man? Like you feel like obviously you feel that he handled this stuff like a true gentleness, but how you feel like this gonna play out, though, man? They still got this. Ain't even a marriage. It's just this just child support. You know what I'm saying?
How it's gonna play out?
Not even child support. It's just basically trying to arrange like who's gonna have this, custody at what time we gonna do 50-50 what.
I mean, how I think it's gonna play out, bro. I think it's gonna play out how it's gonna play out. She's still gonna maintain sole custody. I think he's not gonna get it like once a month. I don't think they're gonna hit him like that. It may be like once a week, but she's definitely gonna still win this, bro. Because you got to think about it, bro. He presented this to a judge, and the judge still let her go. So that just goes to show you, like, damn, bro. And then that ain't even all that she did. You know what I'm saying?
That's the wild
That's just
thing,
the text messages, bro.
That's just the text messages of what we seen. That ain't talking about, none of the physical, violence that, that took place or whatever. And I ain't saying that, neither wrong and neither one is right or wrong. But if we just going off of, what's being projected out here, man, like, because it's been really just projected to make him look like a Sylvester. Like I'm saying, like they've been making him look like he's just the corniest dude alive. He trying to use his son for clout.
They
trying to use
bro.
her celebrity like he wasn't already that nigga before he got with her. Like,
yeah, they tried to drag him, bro. And the funny thing is, I see his love for his son because whenever I seen his mom bring his son on the stream. First time he had seen him for a minute, so she had bought him on the stream, and that nigga had just looked gleefully so happy, like, damn, bro.
He loved his son, bro, man. I mean, you can actually see, like, even before all this stuff took place, he loved his son, bro. Like, he loved being the father, I should say, more than anything, man.
Yeah.
He, like, cutting the hair at, 3 months? Yeah, he loved it.
He had to put that line on him, though, crispy him up.
I'm just trying to figure out, like, what will be, like, the next thing to do in this, because it's like, how long we gonna go with this whole narrative, man, of going back and forth of, who's right, who's wrong. Because like I said, it's really none of our business right now anyway. But at the same time, it's like we promote. Yeah, we promote toxicness, bro, man. Like, it ain't about who wrong, who right, bro. It's like, yo, a nigga can be right, bro. Like, black and white has became like, yo, it don't matter, man. Like, you know, I'd be like, yo, put it in black and white if it's on black and white, you know what I'm saying? Or
Nah, we passed them
we
days,
passed those
man.
days, bro. It's like,
And unfortunately, like I say, in his situation, she's like a Disney star. And no matter, like you say, no matter how much wrong she do, from the, I seen the pictures of his finger cut up and his little marks and stuff, and supposedly the bruises she had on her was from her trying to hit him from the back seat of the car. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, but I see how the situation gonna go. It's always not gonna be in the men's favor, bro.
it's never gonna be in the man's favor,
It's just
bro.
not, bro. And then it's just like you would think the court would be like, let's do what's best for the child. Let's see who's more stable. You know what I'm saying?
Stable, bro?
DDG got his whole family around.
He got his
him,
whole
from
family
mama,
there, bro. Mama's
everybody.
up, but not
and
even
not
that,
saying
though.
she don't. Not saying she
but
don't.
he hasn't given a factor. Like, one thing about men, bro, men are less emotional. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if a man can go through a breakup and, they may be hurting in the inside, whatever it may be, bro.
He'll still get out.
They still gonna get out and, try to get that shit done, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to get around it, We're gonna talk about this in a second, but men are more or less emotional, man. They can get through stuff. So, like, when you got a female and she talking about she gonna hurt herself, she gonna do this and that. A real one ain't gonna ever do no shit like that. He's like, bro, I'm not gonna hurt myself. I'm not gonna project this image in front of my child. I'm not even gonna let you feel that way. But I ain't mad at her for, feeling the way she feel, you know what I'm saying? And to come out, allegedly, like, she thought that he had messed with that girl or whatever.
Yeah. The little chick he was streaming with, it went over to where they go over to
Mexico.
Mexico.
And she said that he ain't did nothing, bro. They just did some content.
And that's just crazy, bro. That, like you said, she would immediately go to the I'ma hurt myself stuff. Because when a chick do that, that let me know right off top something mental going on.
Something mental going on.
To want to hurt yourself to hurt me.
We talked about this, bro, man. You said that I said that he can't let go. She can't let go. When the person is willing to, basically inflict harm on themselves or even try to make you think that they gonna harm themselves to make in their mind or making your mind think that they that you need to stay. Like, that's the worst right there when somebody like, yo, I'm gonna unalive myself, man, to make you feel away. Huh?
that is crazy, bro.
I'm gonna be here, right? I'm still gonna be here.
I'm still
right?
gonna be, yeah. That's just
like, you gonna be looking down on me, but like, come on, like, that's not the most logical shit. But not staying on this too long, bro. Like, for a judge to, like, and that's what I'm getting at with the whole thing, bro. For a judge to allow that, bro, man, and still sign off, it just shows where we at as men, bro.
Yeah. And then even, I don't know if you was going to mention it, but even after that, you know what I'm saying, with the mother bringing up the air trackers, bro.
The air trackers.
She tracked the, bro, come on, bro.
That's illegal.
Bro, think about it.
It's a federal crime.
Think about it with your shorty, bro. And y'all at this time, I'm supposing y'all not together. Y'all, just had the baby, all this. You just going out a casual night to the movies, whatever, and your girl she comes up there, bro. Yeah. They say she came up there to the movies, bro.
Again, bro, I think from my understanding, that's a federal crime, bro. You cannot put I done seen people get charged with putting air tags in they girl car, they fiance, whatever it is, wife car, because they think they, stepping out on them, just like she did.
And then you never know. She can get a contract because she got the bread, bro. Like, you know all my movements.
And that's why when I say I'm so disappointed in this judge here, bro, to like grant her, that petition that, for her to take that child out the country, bro. It just proves like everything that men deal with it, bro. Like, this man ain't gave no reason for him not to be able to get his son, be the sole custody, to get sole custody of his son. He ain't gave no reason why. That he's shown that he a bad parent, he got mental issues and none of that, when on this side, it's been given and shown that.
And I had, I had, what I'm saying, shout out to Holly, man, because I was all for it before I seen them texts, bro. I was just like, okay, maybe my man can't let go. But after those texts, bro, it's just like, nah, that swayed my whole thing. I'm like, damn,
I'm definitely, man, rooting for, both of them to, get that figured out. Get that figured out, because at the end of the day, nobody wins, man, because, the child is the main factor of this. So at the end of the day, if he gets sole custody, man, and he want to be an ass, he could be, man, but that don't help the child. Same thing with her, you know what I'm saying? If she gets sole custody, she try to, what she's trying right now, it looks like, keep them out of the child life, it hurts the child. So I hope they come together, man. Get
Yeah,
that
man.
fixed,
They young. I mean, hopefully they figure out they're young. They got money. They got a child.
Watch who
Figure
you
it
lay
out,
down
man.
with, man. Watch who you lay down with. My
Yeah.
uncle used to tell me this all the time coming up, bro. He'd be like, man, first thing he say is, don't have no dang kids.
Yeah.
Second thing he say is, bro, watch who you lay down with, bro, man. Like, literally, bro, you got to
Especially them these days.
Man, boy.
Gotta do your Carfax, man.
Gotta do your Carfax, man. But just jumping into something else real quick, man. I seen out here, man, the whole thing with Zion Williams, man. Zion is not Zion Williams. Zion Williamson.
Put that sun at the end, man.
Zion Williamson, man. Like you said, bro, man. Zion Williams is a wild boy, man.
Hey, bro, you like them scribbles, bro?
Yeah. You told me. I remember one day you was like, "Yo, man, he just remind me. He just watched VHS old big back TV porn, bro. Like, that's what he give, man.
Freaky Tales 8.
Freaky Tales 8. Like, it look like Zion Williamson don't work. Like, he don't watch nothing but Booty Talk 2s and Booty Talk 28.
Hey, I swear he probably got DVD.
Because you know you're a young boy, man. So he's like, he can't. Like he go back and watch vintage, just the Cherokees, the Pinkies, because from the women that he choose, it look like he choose like those, bro. Like
yeah, oh yeah.
The girl, what's the girl name? Moriah.
That's her first name, Moriah.
The girl, I can't think of her last name.
Damn it, man.
Mills, is it Mills?
Yeah, Moriah Mills. Yeah, Moriah Mills.
But she, if you haven't seen, man, she's still at it right now. You know,
take a look at her.
She's still at it. You like it?
Hey man, it's too much for me.
That shit look crazy.
That shit's too much.
That shit look crazy.
She ain't proportionate.
And it's not even natural like the young ladies I just named off before, the Pinkies, the Cherokees, the Beauty D, whoever it is. But my man has a type. You know what I'm saying? He likes to pick out. You know what I'm saying? OnlyFans stars. You know what I'm saying? Lightweight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He like
call service type.
A little easy. I would say easy plays.
Yeah.
You know, but.
He ain't paying the 40.
He ain't paying 40 though. Damn. But he right now, man, is damn near getting extorted, man. She's basically wanting to do another lawsuit, man, because I thought she had one before, but she wants to do another lawsuit, man, going at Zion Williamson for what I don't know. Basically, you know, just saying like he ain't do it right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't even get what the lawsuit is over, bro.
From the text message I read, I guess she was mad at boy because he supposedly got another little OnlyFans little chick pregnant.
No, he did. That's old though. That's what I'm saying. But what's the new lawsuit? Why are we still on this?
Shit, like, man, she want her bread, man. She like you could. I think she want to get pregnant by him. That's pretty much. It don't
work that way though. It's like
that's how she wanted to work in her world, bro. Like she was saying in the text message, like you got her pregnant and then you can't get me pregnant, and I'm running around here doing all this for you, and I'm doing. So basically, she said she handling business for him. She holding it down. She the main chick, side chick. And she ain't getting treated like one she feel like.
I'm still trying to figure out I'm trying to look it up right now and see what is she actually suing for. I know old boy that was representing all the victims in the Diddy case, or the ones that was damn near getting the Diddy hotline started and all that.
Yeah.
He turned it down. Yeah, he turned it down.
I don't blame him. I mean, yeah, come on, bro. This is like her third time trying to file a lawsuit. Now she trying to say that he raped her though.
Oh, that's what she's saying.
Yes. So she ain't. But you know what's so cat,
all right. Go to the courts, man. This is still in the statute of limitations, but you know it ain't gonna hold no weight.
That's why the lawyer didn't pick the case up. He was like, "Oh, you trying to do a quick money grab, bro? Like now he raped you now."
I mean, the thing about it is, man, it's definitely like the most like craziest, like thottish type shit I've seen ever, probably, man. Like somebody is like, they mad because they didn't get pregnant, man. They mad because, you know what I'm saying, that the dude, he got another lady. It's just, I ain't never seen no stuff like this. But in the same sense, it's just like, yo, he holds all the blame in this, bro. Like,
but that's what I was gonna say that, bro, because he's still messing with her.
He's still messing with the girl?
Man, bro, this ain't, bro. Come on, bro.
He got a type, bro.
Like, he definitely got a type, bro. She talking about, she in the text message, she talking about, he paying for a loft down in New Orleans for her to stay in. So she stay in New Orleans, bro. Like that's his little side, little.
It's like, man, hey, man, if you like it, man, I don't love it. But I'm just saying, like, it's crazy, man, how, you know, how, what's the word, man? Social, what's the word, man? socially
Awkward, nigga.
yeah, how somebody
Like-
can be that. I ain't saying that that's like it's something wrong with it, bro, man. But when you out here like paying for it, it's something obviously wrong with it, bro. I go get some counseling, bro.
I mean,
Like-
to me, it's just like when you got that type of bread, bro. I can understand nigga wanting to go out and dabble and all that. There, you just can't. You got to make sure you have a main though, bro.
But when did that get cool, bro? I mean, I understand in the NBA is different, bro, but I just never understood that with NBA players. And we know them, man. We know a few NBA players, man. But I just never understood that with NBA players that where like you get to that level in your life, and then the women that you, I guess, man, supposed to be like, I always thought it was when you get on, man, you get groupies, you know what I'm saying? At the most. If you gonna pay for some stuff, you gonna pay for some stuff, man, because of somebody you're dealing with. But these niggas be willing to pay off the bat.
But you know what it is that messed up the game, especially like these ball players, these DMs, bro, internet. Because nowadays you got these niggas, they can be socially awkward, but you a ball player. You making 20 a season, 15 a season. All you got is time to sit up on Instagram after practice and smiley eyes in the DM of any chick you like.
But
and
these
once she
niggas
do
don't,
her
man.
Carfax and knows who you is, that's how it happens. She be like, oh, this nigga would never get me, but shit, he making 10 a season. Let me get flew on out and go fuck with him.
Man, that's that low confidence, bro. I don't
That's-
even
but
be
that's
on
how
that,
it is,
I
though.
be hitting all fours, bro, man, if it's that case, bro. If I got a full face and I'm in the NBA, bro, I'm gonna be hitting all four chicks in the NBA because I'm like, I cannot be sitting there hitting tens, bro, and I just know that they just like really just juicing my bag, bro. These the type of chicks like we talking about right now. These the type of chicks that will put a case on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you really like it's a.
Because when you meet them, you got to keep them. I mean, you got to be kept.
You gotta be
You know what I'm
kept,
saying?
bro.
Once you decide you want to cut them off, it's a wrap. All your shit getting exposed.
And it's like it's like you know how I go, bro. Like I said, we done been around this game for a second, bro, man. It's like recycling, bro. Like they all dealing with the same two handfuls of chicks. I'm talking about the rappers, the NBA players,
Football.
you know what I'm saying? Like Drea, no disrespect to Drea, bro, but how you think that she knows so many of these niggas, bro? It's the same. And like, are you done
Hey,
with it, bro?
man,
How was it, bro?
Look, hey, Drea been getting her rent, her bills paid for years, bro. Like for real, it's like look at even with the Cardi B, you see the pictures surfacing of him and Offset taking pictures together.
Nah, you mean Stefon
I mean,
Diggs.
Stefon,
That's my next topic we're going to, but
man.
yeah. Like it's a wild one there with that, man. Like I just don't understand like what's the whole thing of paying for, you know what I'm saying? When you at that level, you know what I'm saying? I can understand if you the squarest dude in the building and you know what I'm saying? You just like I said, you work 80 hours a week, you know what I'm saying? And you just ain't got no life like that, you know what I'm saying? You was lame. I'm just keeping it real. You just lame in high school, whatever it was.
Yeah.
I can understand that, but when you on TV, like how hard is it, man? A nigga can get a girl, bro, when he can't nigga get nothing else, man. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like a nigga can get, you will see a homeless nigga, bro, man. What he at?
He got a girl.
He got a
and
girl.
a dog.
And a dog. You know what I'm saying?
For
So
real.
I don't get it, man. But to each his own, man. I'm not gonna go ahead on him like that, bro. I just think that he needs some better leadership.
Bro, I think he need to get the hell out of New Orleans, bro.
Well, we just gonna go, man. Don't worry. You want to put him in Houston?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I
You
think
gonna put him in the prostitute capital in Houston?
No,
bro?
I
What
just
you
think
gonna do?
for him and his girl and his family, bro, he need to get out of New Orleans. He need to get a fresh start. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, he need to go to church, man.
That too.
But speaking on something else real quick, Stefon Diggs, man, Cardi B, real quick, they popped it out.
Pop off.
Well, she popped him out, man, and it's looking like it's really
Pause,
getting...
man. That just don't sound
Well,
right,
she popped
man.
him off, man. What I say, popped him out? I
Yeah,
said,
man. Hey,
Pause, man. Pause, man.
Just find another way for
But
that, bro.
she popped out with him, man,
There you
and
go.
she definitely, man, let it be known that, like they say, man, my man, my man. Like, this is my man. Like, I was like, damn, bro.
He's mine.
Yeah. I was kind of like, yo, Stefon Diggs, is you cool with this? Like, I kind of looked at him like, do he know that, like, do he know that he being filmed and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Because it be like that, you know what I'm saying? Nigga be sitting there on that gig and all that, bro, and
That's
don't
just
even
the
know.
homie, man.
You know what I'm saying?
She said, "Are you in on this, bro?"
Like, man, did you know that she letting the world know that y'all are together?
Hey, man.
But how you feel though, man? Like literally, how you feel? We ain't gonna spend too much. How you feel? Like, is it warranted? Is it foul? Like, remember? And I'm gonna go right into it. Like, she had the kid, his son with the braids just like his.
Yeah, man. Hey, that's disrespectful, bro. That'll bring it and crash out right there. Just as you get my son hair braided, the same as your boyfriend hair braided that you newly freshly been that? No.
What if you got a bald head, though? You know what I'm saying?
I don't
What
know.
if you got a bald head? Your son can't have a bald head, man.
Nah, man, you're gonna have to get him a boosted fade. He can get a boosted fade, but he can't get that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm hey, Cardi. If that's what you feel right doing, if that's what you feel like the rebound, and that's what makes you happy, be there. Just know what you getting into.
She left the same. She left a nigga
Because
like this.
because I
Same
see
nigga.
that the one thing I see more too, bro, is I see a lot of her claiming him as her new man, but I don't see a lot of him claiming her as his good girl.
Well, I take that him letting her post him is like that's his way of saying like, okay, it's cool, because he could be like, yo, man, you know, but he could just be like, yo, I don't want to be posted and then like that, take that down. But in the same sense, it don't look like Stefon stopped being Stefon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying, though? You don't see him, like, you know what I'm saying, with a post on his page on the step. Now, when they went to work out for camp today and he was going through the 3-on-3 drills and shit, he posted that. But when you was on that boat, I ain't see one post that said, at Cardi B, living my best life. That's what I wanted to see, but, hey.
I mean, I'm all for it, man, because like I said, Cardi has been through a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has been through a lot. Like when people talk about Cardi, bro, and when I had to step back myself and be like, yo, Cardi, I'm like, yo, first I'm like, that's foul, you know what I'm saying? But, and then at the same sense, I had to step back like, yo, you married her, bro. You knew who Cardi was before when you married her, bro. This is a girl from the hood, bro, from the Bronx, was stripping, bro. Allegedly, you know what I'm saying, you know, setting up dudes, putting stuff in dudes' drinks and stuff like that. So she ain't no square chick.
She around the block. She street smart than her, and she a blood.
You know what I'm saying? She not no square chick. So it's like when she go like this hard and crash out like this with bringing the dude on there twerking all that, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you expect from her, bro? It's like it's Cardi.
He like you thought she's gonna be she's a mother now.
Now, if like old girl Holly or Haley.
Yeah.
She had a little bit more different image, so you don't expect that from her, bro. Like, if she just popped out, throwing it on the thing with Michael B. Jordan or something like that, you like, dang, bro, like, we didn't know you was like that. But Cardi, like, we don't expect nothing lesser.
Yeah, we knew what was going. We knew what she was going back to. I was surprised she ain't that nigga from jail again. But,
you know what I'm saying?
But nah, that is right, Offset. You gotta know what you gotta get them. They lead you how they meet you.
Man, we don't know, man. We don't know. We don't know how they met and all that. But like with Cardi though, man, the whole thing about the pregnancy, they messed around during the pregnancy. That's foul. You know, if it's true, that's foul. But I'm not gonna spend too much time on this though, man. The real question I want to ask is because we had one of our subscribers, man. Shout out to her. She had said in the comments, man, last time we had dropped a video on that, she was like, "Yo, he's not gonna take no. Like, this is only like something just for play right now. This is only like something that he's just doing to have fun, to waste some time. Because Cardi got like 3 kids.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think Stefon Diggs gonna come in from just my experience or just from like looking in at it. I don't think Stefon Diggs gonna come in and take over 3 other man kids, bro.
You don't see him being.
It would be dope.
That stepdaddy role. I see him more of a knocking the fort over type nigga.
Bro,
I'm just being honest with you, bro.
See him as Snoop.
But yeah, I don't see him really. I mean, man, bro.
Because like, I mean, we was like that's what we was talking about, and like, shout out to old girl, the subscriber that comment is like. It would like Cardi went the opposite. Ain't nobody mad or looking at Cardi's side off of what she did. It's just that Cardi saying all this stuff that she's saying right now, but she chose the same man that she actually got had at home already. Yeah, like, man. She didn't do the Sierra prayer, bro, and go get a Russell.
Yeah, and then the bad thing about it, she said something.
We were looking for, you know what I'm saying, Cardi to get a exec somewhere, somebody. Nah, that would have been more likely. Like, okay, he can take over these 3 kids and be a family man with her and all that. Yeah. But she prayed for a nigga like the nigga she got.
Nah, and the funny thing, she said something that triggered me the other day. She had said that she knows Stefon Diggs has a lifestyle of cheating, but she said he was there for me when I was mad and all of a sudden made me mad. He was there and made me smile and shit. I'm like. But nigga,
that's what any nigga do.
Like, what are you doing?
That's
like,
what
every nigga gonna do that.
That's what every female say, man. Just keep it real, man. This is not a shot at the females, none, but that's what niggas do, bro. Like, you going through something with your ex, or you breaking away from your ex, y'all going through it, bro. It's always gonna be a nigga that's there, like,
a work husband. It's always gonna be a nigga.
Work husband. It's always gonna be a nigga in your inbox, like, yo, man, how you been? This and that, man. And you tell him that, he asked the question, like, you dealing with somebody? We going through it. It's complicated, whatever. Like he's sitting there like you venting to him, telling him all your issues and all this and that. He agreeing, sitting. He ain't saying nothing you saying is wrong. You know what I'm saying? You ask him right now, come over here right now. Let's do it. Whatever. Let's go ahead and get to it. He ain't gonna say no. Like he ain't about to like that's just how niggas is.
Yeah,
so
that could have been. I thought about it too. I was like, yeah, that could have been anybody just kind of slid in because she was just with the shit she was going through. Supposedly, just took that nigga to get that in. You know what I mean?
I mean, she went through what every female go through, man. But that's a weak excuse there. That's a weak excuse. Yeah, man. But hey, shout out to Cardi, man. Stefon. Hopefully that works out. It looks like it's it's going.
Cool.
It's going, man. So shout out to him, man. Another one I want to jump into real quick. So Almighty Suspect, from No Jumper, man, No Jumper host. I seen he's locked up, man. Locked up,
Man, he having a bad week, boy.
Yeah, county bidding, man.
On the line, homie, boy. He having a bad week, man.
First to get fired from No Jumper, man, from allegedly pulling the knife out on the dude Brandon.
Yeah, Uncle Ruckus.
Yeah, Uncle Ruckus, and then losing your job because that's you pulled a knife out somebody, man, lost your job, and then to go get locked up allegedly for, I heard like a gun case or something, but this.
Yeah, more than likely it probably was a gun case. Damn, boy, that's a bad week. Lose your job and go to jail like 4 days later. Like, damn. Shit.
I mean,
ain't no shit was gonna go like this.
It's like it's a tricky one, man. You better be with it. It's better to be with it than without it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then all the beef he was coming up to where he was at. He had pulled up to the marathon, so they had to open it in Venice Beach, I think. So he pulled up to the marathon, and I guess Brandon was there. What's the other dude there that talk real fast? Rich Trapper was there. And, I know he ain't fearing him, but I couldn't see a nigga not.
But they knew that was safe, though, man, because, ain't nobody about to pull up to the Marathon Burger and disrespect Black Sam and his family.
You would hope not.
If one person that's gonna be,
you seen what happened at the original one.
But that was Black Sam doing that, though.
That's what I'm saying. Bro. So you don't think
that's Black Sam doing that? That's his business, though.
He was violating.
You gonna get violated, and you know what I'm saying? You violate, niggas gonna demonstrate if you come up there on some time and it's not nothing to, you ain't got nothing to do with Nips and them and they ain't defending Nip, you know what I'm saying, Honor? Like he said, bro, he would have told suspect, hey, yo, man, go put some work in for Nick and then come back. Go put some work in for Nip, bro.
You come back. Yeah. Get you a burger.
Get you a double smashy, bro. But how you feel about Adam, though, man, not coming to his, he is an ex-employee now, but how do you feel like, this going right after that, he's like out there like to the wolves right now?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I told y'all, bro. Like, Adam don't care, bro. Nothing like that, bro. Like, Adam looking at it like, nigga, I fired you. I pay you to podcast. I don't pay you to get locked up. And I don't think they had the type of relationship to where he was that buddy. The nigga be belling him out anyway.
But he one of the longest people that's been around, though.
That don't matter, though. Adam don't care nothing about that, bro. Like, when I look at it like this, bro, that nigga looking like I pay you what you're worth, supposedly. You got yourself locked up. I ain't tell you to get no hammer, so you can't be really mad at Adam. But
I ain't saying niggas mad.
That's what I expected Adam to do.
I'm just saying, if you got somebody that's loyal to you, man, because he stayed during the times when everybody left.
Yeah, he did.
So I think you could. You know what I'm saying? I think the bond is like 38 or 380,000.
Yeah, so he about 38,000 in for bond.
Yeah, you gotta pay 10% of it, so he gotta pay that. So you can get that man a quick 10 or 5 or 10, bro.
I don't know,
severance package.
You know nah, not no $40,000 severance package. But I think Almighty be able to get the bread.
But he should be. But I'm just saying though, that shows you though.
But
man,
the crazy
the
thing,
industry is really like Adam and No Jumper, bro. It really shows you that, man. Like the industry is just really ain't no friends in it. Cause he is, like I said, he be dealing with you. And that's how the rap and the R&B or whatever. That's how the whole industry go. Cause you can really be literally rocking with somebody, how he rocking with somebody, then sitting on the opposite sides of the person that he got beef with. Like the dude Brandon, bro, he's an employee now.
Full time now.
Like that's why.
Like went to full time after he fired.
But yeah, man.
That's crazy. And then like I say, No Jumper been running it up too. Cause I think the last 3-4 episodes Almighty been in the topic of the topic of the thing. You know what I'm saying?
They having a resurgence, like I say, man. I'm keeping it real. They having a resurgence, man.
But for the wrong reasons, though.
For the wrong reasons, man. But with that Rico and all this and that, man, it is upping them with their views and stuff. That's not a good thing. Man,
that's like I said, it's good. They get back going viral, but it's all for the bad things. It ain't for like, I guess it's for what Wax says or who spit on who or who bought.
Man, I would talk about this right now, man, but like even with the whack bringing up the dude from the Nipsey stuff, like I felt like that's foul. It's just too much. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that I think some things shouldn't be spoke on.
Out of respect of how much respect we got for Nip and definitely his family and everything, we would never even, you know what I'm saying, indulge in that over here.
But as the nigga they say in that shit, like, why would you even want to talk about that after the
clout,
like,
bro?
That's just crazy.
Clout, but we
bro.
know we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna give him no clout.
Nah, he ain't
You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So
I got him
definitely,
sitting
man,
behind me. We can't do that, cuz we ain't gonna do that.
Definitely shout the almighty suspect, man. Free you, man. Till
Free
you
my
free,
boy.
Man. Free till you free, man.
So skirt.
But another thing, man, I know we're getting close to an hour now, but this one of the things, man, that people trying to, you know, spark up something, I would say, man. Camron.
Killer.
Camron is facing a lot of backlash right now, man, for the interview that he did with one of Diddy's, I don't even know what you want to call it.
Sex worker. I don't know what to call him.
Yeah, I know his name Punisher. We ain't talking about Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? But he interviewed him, man. This guy's already did an interview as well, man, with a couple other news outlets. But he did an interview, man, and Cam is he's doing an interview from the street aspect of it, man, asking the questions that people that look like maybe like me and you that want to hear.
Ain't lame.
I'm like I said, some of the stuff I can go without hearing, but he asked some key questions in there, man. Asked how the whole situation started, with Diddy. A lot of misconception about the situations. That dude was like a prostitute.
Yeah, it was acting like he was like one of the valet service, the people that do that shit. Like, nah,
Yeah, it was a whole ordeal like that. He was a prostitute or something like that. From what he explained on Camron show, as well as a couple other outlets. And shout out to Cam, he did it solo, man. So I really respect that. But he was saying that he was hired to come over there, man, to do like a sensual massage. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be done like it wasn't supposed to be no sex involved, basically. Just oiling, her up, like that, massage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just a regular massage.
Yeah, and he said, the first time he went, you know what I'm saying, she offered, you know what I'm saying, to, let him, hit or whatever. He turned it down, you know what I'm saying? The second time, he came back, she offered, again, you know what I'm saying, and broke it down like, yo, this is what we want, this and that. And he like, yo, damn, I ain't turning down the bag. He said that he was paid like $1,200 to $2,000, each time he went.
Damn, he was getting them for the low too.
Well, it was over days though, so that's how freaky Puff is.
So this per day or this
per day? He said
okay, yeah.
So he said it would last sometimes. They would last sometimes 3 days, but it would be he come over there for an hour or two, have sex, go back to his room, come back, do it again. So it's really like
so this nigga had to clock in and clock out.
Clock in and clock. Not even clock in. He on salary.
Damn, man.
He there, like you said, he got his, he getting what he gonna get for the week. Or whatever,
and it's key that you say that, bro. He said the nigga K, you like Cassie ass, like yo,
Yeah, Cassie asked, man. But the questions that Camron asked in the thing got a lot of people triggered, man, because he did ask like how was the the sex or whatever, man. And her being the alleged victim, a lot of people, had a lot of, outcry with that, man. Like, oh my goodness, you asking a victim this. Like,
nigga crazy.
Yeah, it was wild.
Hey, bro, he asked how good her box was, bro.
Yeah, he asked him how was the box.
Oh my God,
but
that's crazy, bro.
If you following the case and stuff, though, some people, man, like myself, man, like I'm not saying that I don't feel Cassie was a victim at certain points in the history, but with a lot of the things with the sex, I don't feel that she was a victim, bro. She could have easily got up and walked off. She initiated a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, man.
All of it there, man.
Like, yeah, I'm like, hey, bro. I mean, we just kind of take it, bro. She was into freaky shit, and Diddy was into freaky shit, and they was a freaky couple. I'm just starting to look at it like that. Now, the abuse stuff, like I say, I'm never condoning that, but
never condone that.
Is all the testimonies that I'm hearing is about her willingly, like. I'm not hearing no Cassie was crying or Cassie. He was like, she was sober every time.
Sober every time, man. And like he said, man, like she was like, you know what I'm saying? She was, doing everything like how you, everything set up, everything. She was basically like doing everything Diddy told her to do, but at the same time, like she was down. Like she wasn't in there, you know what I'm saying? Like run away. It looked like they was into some, cuckold stuff, man. Just basically what it is.
Yeah.
Like, she was down for it. You gotta have a chick that's down for it, man, to even keep it, going that long.
Yeah, no, you gotta have a willing partner in that, bro. When you doing that type of stuff. Yeah, you can't have nobody that's your wife or you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you gotta have somebody that like that. And obviously, I'm not knocking her if she did.
Do you feel like he was wrong though, like for like the questions that Cam asked though? Because I mean, when I first heard it, I was like I chuckled a little bit, and like I'll be honest with you, I didn't really look at the outcry until I seen the outcry of what people was talking about. Because like I said, I never looked at Cassie as just a straight victim in this, man. Because as the trial has went out, it's like, damn, man, she initiated. She should really be on this trial. Some of the stuff next to him, if that's the case.
Yeah. I mean, to me, I just felt like it was out of pocket, man. And I got, I mess with Cam, bro. But being at that trial and still acting, I'm not saying she's a victim because obviously we seen she is a victim of violence.
Oh, violence.
We seen that
Domestic violence.
So,
definitely.
but all this other little stuff they got going on, we see she's not a victim of that. But at the time of this case and what's going on with how the public, a lot of them are going to look at her as a victim, that was out of pocket, bro. You can't.
I mean, I feel it was
you can't ask
immature
that
for
nigga. And
his
then the bad
age.
thing about it, the Punisher, he had just testified like 2 weeks before, so it's kind of like, damn, bro.
I mean, like I said, I feel it was like I said, it can be looked at as immature for his age, but it don't. It's not out of pocket for his crowd. Like this is Cam, bro. This is the crowd that he has. Like this is the podcast fans that pay him, man. Like you can't be mad at how people take stuff. I got like Fresh and Fit they fans gonna take stuff a lot of different. Academics fans gonna take stuff a lot different. Whoever else, Joe Budden fans, like everybody got their set of fans, man, of how they react to stuff. I know that Cam fans didn't have a problem with it because they probably she wasn't the victim.
Yeah, man.
But if you go over to Angela Yee's side of things or something like that, or Breakfast Club or something like that, they would be livid at like, yo, he said that?
Yeah, that's why I think he did it on his stuff, on the Fleaway stuff, and not the.
He didn't did it on
is
anybody's
what it is.
platform though.
Nah, I mean not on the It Is What It Is. He would have never did that. I think just because
He would have said it anyway, bro. He said it on CNN.
He just out of pocket though for that though. Like I feel him like for his, like you say, for his people, yeah. But it's kind of like, damn, bro. Like at the end of the day, it's still a woman. You ask him about how the buns was, bro. And the funny thing is, he set the nigga up to ask the question. Like you're like, okay, so she asked you the second time. She told you to smash. Oh, okay.
He asked a
Okay.
lot of key things in there, man, because I always thought that a lot of the dudes that dealt with him was just straight gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, you got to be gay or something to be in there. But he was like, nah, man, I was creeped out just like, you know what I'm saying? He was. He was like, I'm thinking like I'm going to give me some quick cash, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think no man would turn it down, though. I'm not gonna say any man, bro, but I don't think no man
right,
for the
though.
bag.
Nobody. I would say about 98% of men. If Cassie, if you a masseuse or anything,
Well, not necessarily just Cassie, bro, but I'm just saying, like, if you have a thing for Rihanna, just say Rihanna's the best thing that's all you ever wanted. You know what I'm saying? That's your woman that you want, or Young Miami. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of niggas that love some Young Miami.
Yeah,
That's a great example. If he would have, you know what I'm saying, been like, yo, I'm gonna let you knock Young Miami down, and I'm gonna pay you $5,000, bro, but I gotta be in the room. Average nigga, bro, and like from where I come from, nigga be like, man, we didn't flip chicks together before, man.
Hey,
So
bro,
like,
I'm gonna do it, man.
nigga be like, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And I get the Young Miami, long as he don't touch me, we good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or pour baby oil on me or nothing like
You be
that.
creeped out about him seeing you naked and all that, but you be like, hey, yo,
I
man.
get over that.
Yeah, I'm knocking her down.
I gotta go tunnel vision.
But I don't know, man. That is a wild one, man, with the whole Diddy stuff, man. We gonna see how this shake out, bro.
Man, I'm starting to see. I don't want to see how it shake out.
We'll see, man. But back to back, man. Not even going too far off Diddy, man. So I had a quick topic, man. Just speaking on old girl right there, man. A lot of things been leaked in the trial, man, about Gina, 50 Cent's baby mother, Cassie, obviously. You know what I'm saying? These are his girlfriends at the time, man. And Young Miami name is circulating back up. You know what I'm saying? Because of all the things that we seen Cassie did and he was into. Even 50 Cent's baby mama's back into the thing. Cam actually asked the old boy on there, like, yo, did you ever do anything with Daphne, bro?
Damn, bruh.
But this is a two-party question right here, man. The first one, man, is, do you think Young Miami, bro? It's really none of our business, but I'm just saying, do you think she dealt with a lot of these things, maybe not the abuse segment of it, but you think she was doing a lot of these things sexually that, Diddy is, he craves or likes?
Hell yeah, man, come on, bro.
Cause she was his,
she came out in public and was like, basically, I'm kept on a retainer. I get a certain amount per. Bro, come on now.
That's wild.
She says she likes being spit on. She probably like being on. You know what I'm saying?
She said
like,
about the being,
come on, bro. Like, I already know that she's willing. Bro.
Man. You make you look at it like it's a lot different, bro.
And the same for 50. For the same for 50, bro. She messed with Diddy, bro. I think
it make you look at anybody that has messed with Diddy that way then, because once you know, and like I said, that's kind of the sadder part about Diddy, because a lot of these things in this Rico trial, bro, it's not a Rico, you know what I'm saying? So really, y'all just exposed that man for being freaky.
Yeah, man, he get cheeks, man.
But
and like
also,
watching cheeks get. For real.
But there's some casualties at war on this too, man, because like I said, any of these guys or any of these females that he's dealt with, you got all these people side-eyeing them now, like, okay, you dealt with Diddy, like Lori Harvey. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of girls that Diddy done dated a lot.
Diddy done been through a lot. I think the ones that like Lori Harvey, I don't think they really got into the lifestyle. I think the reason they probably ain't work because he probably bought them in. They probably like, nah.
So you ain't really tell me that they ain't like
I don't want to fuck Darnell.
They may not have had to have sex with somebody right away. I don't know about Miami, but I'm just saying they might not have to have sex with somebody and him watching them like that right away. But it's some freaky stuff that he asked him to do, I'm sure, bro.
That too, but just imagine them finding out and they just go in the room in his house and they just find the whole thing filled with baby oil up. And that might just be like, oh, hell no.
But you gotta remember though, they seen this shit, bro. they not, exempt from this. They seen this shit. They dealt with him, bro. And that's what I'm saying, like with Gina, Daphne, Young Miami. These is his girlfriends, bro. So you telling me that they did not,
I ain't saying they did. No, I'm saying.
We would never looked at old girl Gina that way until this stuff came out. We looking like, okay, Cassie had some stuff that had happened. But now, we looking at Gina like, yo, you was in there pouring wax down his ass too or something.
Yeah, man. And even for Daphne, bro. Like Daphne, when it first started going, remember the first case went public when he paid Cassie and we knew the feds was coming. And he was at the crib, they had him in the backyard. She was right by his side.
She was there.
So you got to think. And then when they caught him and took him to jail, you seen the freaky pack. I believe everybody that's with Diddy, man, you got to be a willing participant or you got to kick rocks, man.
I mean, female-wise, man, that's what we see, man. Anybody that's in that, you know what I'm saying, that girlfriend role, whatever, you got to be willing to deal with what he dealing with.
Yeah, man.
But my second part of this was, man, Diddy may be coming home free. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, man, this is a case, man, where he still can come home free. He can come home time served. We don't know. It's in the air now right now what's going to happen with Diddy. Diddy is a partier. You know what I'm saying? Would you go to a Diddy party in 2025, 2026, whenever he comes home? Because he's going to have a party, but would you go to a Diddy party knowing what you know now?
I'm thinking, man, because there's something to think about.
I'm talking about, like, for real.
Like his coming home party, what I go?
His coming home party, man. Like, it's free.
I ain't going to lie to you, bro. I'm going, bro.
Open bar. You know what I'm saying? Lobster, fondue, all that is laid out, free of charge, man. The baddest of the baddest in there. The who's. Like,
I'm going, bro. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. On my mama, I'm
going.
Hey, matter of fact, bro, Diddy, if you do get out, man, send an old card for 3 a.m. on Whittier, man. Spooky hours, bro. He ain't gotta take his, but your boy gonna be there, man. And you gotta realize, bro, this first party ain't gonna be a clean party, bro.
I can't go to the
because he gonna have all kind of feds in that party. Trust me.
Yeah, I can't go to that party, though.
I'm in there for the connects, bro.
Because I don't know what I'm going to see, man, because I already know now how he get down, bro. It's like...
Bro, he not finna have that in the open on his... You thinking about he finna have a return party and the whole middle of the party just going to be just niggas just, Nah, dog.
From the looks of things, how it's been rolling, it can go that way.
Yeah, man, after hours, bro, I'm there eating the lobster bisque. You know what I'm saying? I'm there with the females. I'm in there trying to navigate, get some connections. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm in there, dog. All white, drip.
I'm not going to no damn Diddy party, man. I can't do it, man. But hey, y'all jump in the chat right now. Let us know. Like, Diddy has a party, man. Does that take anything away from you attending his party? Like, are y'all still going? Like, I heard, like, when R. Kelly, man, and this is sad when a lot of chicks were saying this, but I heard when R. Kelly, man, when going through his stuff, man, the documentary dropped, a lot of people was like, yo, I ain't about to stop playing his music. He ain't touch me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, like, you ain't it's kind of messed up. But,
oh, man.
Yo, man, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, all the victims, man. And like I said, until Diddy is free, until he is convicted, man, free that man. But another thing I want to jump into real quick, Drake. Drake, man, his top. I actually got two tops with Drake, man. Drake's affiliate, man, top 5, man, is #1 Goon.
Buddy boy.
He done had some shit going on this week, man.
That little nigga, bro.
If y'all haven't seen top 5, man, he was recently, man, he cut off his ankle bracelet. He cut it off, man. He always on live, talking about what he gonna do, everything of that nature. But he cut it off, and then right after that, not even like probably 24 hours later, he was involved in the shooting where somebody lost their life. I think a couple other people got shot.
It was like 7 shot.
Yeah.
Might have been 7 dead. I don't know. But it was big, though.
So he outside in the, he outside, and, what I'm saying, out there with his cronies, man, in Canada, whatever. So he's outside doing things, man, and it's, it's not positive, but I'm just saying he's actually outside, it looks like, man. But it came back that the police department in Toronto said that, bro, man, the ankle monitor, it ain't connected to nothing, bro.
Damn. Wait a minute.
It says ankle monitor, bro, man, ain't got no Wi-Fi signal on that.
Oh my God! So you trying to tell me this nigga just had a watch across his leg and nobody would monitor him?
He had a G-Shock across his leg. Bro,
oh
man.
My God, bro!
But yeah, I mean, I never seen that in my life. Somebody, man, put an ankle bracelet on, man, an ankle monitor on to basically portray an image. I guess the gangster image, you would say.
That's crazy.
Is it that serious in these days, man? To where you like, yo, you more of a gangster if you got an ankle monitor?
Man, I don't see niggas get killed with ankle monitors on, so that don't prove nothing. That just prove your ass being monitored, nigga. You should have stopped drinking and getting them DUIs, nigga. Niggas be on DUIs with ankle monitors on. Nigga, I had one, so I know. You know what I'm saying? But that's crazy, though, just to be faking that just for your public image, though. That's just like, damn, bro, you can't just be you, nigga. Niggas be scared to be themselves, bro.
Niggas definitely be scared to be themselves. But my question for you is, though, man, I've been watching this dude, talk, even going at it with Kendrick, a lot of people, man, just on the behalf of Drake. And again, like I stated, on the behalf of Drake. You know what I'm saying? Do you feel that this right here, man, and this makes Drake cornier, bro? Because this is somebody that's standing on behalf of your side, bro, saying that they repping you. So it's like, does this the end of it right here, man? Do y'all finally like acknowledge Drake as being a corny individual for this? And I don't even want to make it like I got a problem with Drake, man. Shout out to Drake. He make great music, man. I ain't got no problem with that. But I'm just saying, when you allow somebody to rep your brand like this, man, and this supposed to be your shooter, like it look crazy. Like if your shooter get, you know what I'm saying? He get exposed for wearing a fake ankle monitor, bro. This is the #1 OVO goon allegedly.
That's crazy. I just keep laughing because that was just crazy when they just came out and was just like, yeah, he ain't on no.
They was tired, bro. The cops was tired, bro. They was like, man, we tired of this little nigga, man. But how you think that makes Drake look, dog? It's like, yo, this is your top goon, bro. Like, you ain't saying nothing. Like, or you could easily distance yourself from this person, but obviously he got something on you, or.
I don't know, bro. I thought about the same thing. I like, damn, man, a nigga holding something over Drake's head, or maybe that nigga did put some work in for him and, get a nigga out the way. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But the way he does, because he top 5 is, I mean, oh my God, bro. He's obviously corny, bro.
I ain't never heard a top 5 song in my life.
I don't even know if he a rapper, bro. That's the thing. I don't think it's just, that's what he's supposed to be, the shooter. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, like, Drake, if this nigga is around you willingly, nigga, and you're not getting him out your corner, you're going to end up getting caught up in some shit, bro. I'm just to be honest with you, because dude doing too much, he moving too recklessly. And to be honest with you, I'm just going to be honest with you, bro. I don't think it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I ain't gonna say I know what it is, but
it's somebody cut an ankle monitor off and they're not. What nigga wants to be monitored just for play?
Who want to be monitored, bro? Who want to, like, when you come from it?
But check this out. It look in my corner if a nigga find out it's fake.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When you come from it, man, niggas that come from it don't want to go back to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you come from the hood, you ain't racing or making it a thing to go to the hood. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to hang out in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I've been living in the hood. If I've been living in the hood 32 years of my life or 30 whatever years of my life, I ain't trying to go back there, man. The first thing I did when I moved out of my hometown, bro, I made sure. I said, yo, I don't never want to live around no hood shit no more, bro. I'm not moving out of state to move to another nigga hood.
Yeah,
that defeats the purpose of what I want to do. So it makes it look like, yo, with old boy, it's like, you putting on trying to make yourself look like you just the biggest and the toughest nigga, and you get exposed for, you know what I'm saying, wearing a fake ankle monitor, bro. Like, that ain't gangster, bro. Like, and Drake, like I said, we know you not a gangster like that, even though you may put it on that way, but it's like, you allowing this shit, you letting this hurt your brand, bro.
Yeah, that shit definitely hurts his brand, bro. Like, just a nigga to be running free out there and you just don't got no control over. He just doing the stupidest shit. And
He's repping OVO, bro.
Like, he is repping OVO for you, Drake, bro. Like, you need to wash your hands for my man, and he gonna make you either jam you up.
Man, 2025 has been 2024, man, has been a rough year for Drake, man. Like, he's taking some hits to his, legacy, but.
And we still mess with you, Drake.
No,
I really mess with Drake, but it's just that shit reflects on you and makes you look like he's either holding something to your head or you just corny.
It's a wild one, man. But we will keep y'all up to date, man, on what's going on with that end of what Drake got going on over there with his Crodies, man. We're going to keep y'all up to that. But over here, though, in the U.S., man, we had some other stuff pop off with the homie Drake, man. Clipse, man. I didn't even know Clipse was back together. I'm lost.
I heard they was, but you know how old boy. I know Push should be rapping, but you don't never know with Malice, bro.
He rap with his eyes. I don't even know what the nigga was. But Push though, man, he's been active out here, man. He's definitely been one of the most consistent MCs on the game. His brother Malice, man, they came back, I guess, to make this album. They have a deal through Def Jam, and they had a Kendrick verse on there. I guess that was, I don't know if the Kendrick verse was even like going at Drake, but the thought of him, I guess, having a Kendrick verse on a UMG, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A label, a distributed label, man. I guess they wasn't going for it. They was like, yo, this gotta come off. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So they chose to, you know what I'm saying, pay 7 figures to get out their deal, man, to not release that album on Def Jam, man, so they can continue to, put this work out and put that song out with it.
That's dope, man.
That's dope, but
That's dope, but all that for a Kendrick verse?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. They really on some F Kendrick, I guess, man, and that's crazy, bro. I didn't think it would get to where UMG and major labels are kind of like, nah, you can't put that verse out.
It's wild right now, man, for what the game is came to right now. It's like either you're on Drake's side with this lawsuit or you with, really Kendrick ain't. He just out there just throwing bombs. He just,
I like Kendrick. He just out here just living it up on tour, dog.
Tour is doing great too, man.
Man.
But with this whole, you know what I'm saying, like I said, this Drake stuff, it's like a avalanche effect. It's like it's falling on everybody, man. It's like everybody is getting pulled into a certain way. Some of these mugs, like Pusha, have always had like issues with Drake, but he necessarily didn't have anything to do with this beef, though. He stayed out of this beef, man, when him and Kendrick were going at it.
Yeah, he definitely could have jumped in, but he stayed to himself.
He stayed to himself.
And I don't even think the Kendrick verse was probably aiming at Drake. That's the bad thing, but you never know.
It may have, man.
Yeah, because
It may have. But though, like where we at though, like nobody like you gonna stop a whole album because they like you can't diss somebody on the parent label. Like I can understand if I got an album with or I got a verse with Jay-Z or I got a verse with Memphis Bleak and whatever, man. But I'm going at Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we ain't doing that. It's Rockefeller. But for me to have a verse with a Def Jam artist on the Def Jam artist project, and I throw a shot at a Def Jam distributed label, not even a label, but a Def Jam artist. He's not even a Def Jam artist.
Hell no.
The parent label, Universal Music Group, owns Def Jam. So it's like it trickled that far down the line, bro, to where it's like
and that's sad because you got to think about it. We never had a problem in hip hop when it came to putting out diss songs. Putting diss songs on records. Now we got niggas dropping whole groups just because they got a song with a diss on it, probably. And I was like, this what the game don't care. That's why that lawsuit. That's why that lawsuit messed the game up when Drake did that. Because it's kind of like, damn, bro, you couldn't just take the ass whooping and just go back, either be quiet or do another album.
It would have worked out better for you, man. Because I don't think this is gonna have effect. Females is definitely gonna still rock with his music, man. People that don't have anything or I want to say people that have no urbanness, if that's a word, man, about themselves, they gonna rock with them. Yeah. So they don't affect a lot of them people. But people that's like, you and me, we gonna look at it like that's kind of suckerish, bro. Even though, like I said, we fuck with Drake, but it's just like it's a little suckerish, man.
Yeah, it's real sucker shit, man.
It's like, but what also came out about this, man? Pusha He actually, man, spoke on the whole Kanye West, his, basically not messing with him too much no more.
I heard.
And he said one of the realest things ever, man. He said that, man, the reason that him and Kanye basically came to a halt, man, they stopped messing around with each other, man, and doing music, is because, man, Kanye recognized, man, that he couldn't be, that he recognized that he was fake. He said Kanye knew that he knew that, he was
Kanye
a fake
was
person.
full of shit.
That he was full of it.
So basically, he's seen through all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That Kanye talking. He see Kanye for who he is, and Kanye know that.
He knew it. He said he knew. He's like, I couldn't even contain it, bro. And he's like, that's when he's like, even when me even saying, everything cool, whatever. Kanye knew that. Like he's like Kanye knew that. He knew he was full of shit. You know what I'm saying? He knew that he was standing for nothing.
Damn. Bro.
So for that was deep right there, bro.
Yeah, when I read into it, I was like, damn, because I could kind of understand his relationship from prior relationships I had with some people. I'm not gonna say no names, but I don't have relationships that kind of was like that. Like we don't got to the end of the rope. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't gonna be like it's gonna be, and it's just like I can't mess with you like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when he, I mean, shit.
Yeah, that's
and the
that's
way
real.
Kanye is egotistical. It's like push, like you can't run that with me, dog. Like
it's like when somebody like, yo, man, like Kanye is not stupid. So for Kanye to step back and be like, bro, I can tell that this man can see that I'm just a clown. Right?
Yeah, I'm on some bullshit.
He can see it. Like he can see it from the outside of stuff. Like he don't respect me.
Like he can do music, but he don't respect none of this shit I'm doing or none of the shit I'm standing for.
He don't respect none of the stuff I'm doing for, man. He lost all respect for me. And like, like I said, I didn't know for the longest that him and Kanye even fell out. You know what I'm saying?
And that's for a lot of people around Kanye though. You don't see Don C. You don't see all them niggas like you used to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas when they start seeing like, don't get me wrong, Kanye is a genius.
Has Kanye and Drake kind of like outcasted themselves away from the world? Like that's real though. And because even Kanye trying to be his friend.
Yeah, man. Drake. But he ain't. But Drake ain't went far off as Kanye. You know what I'm saying? Like Drake still, Drake is still incoherent mind. Drake still making moves, still doing music,
doing corny stuff, pushing everybody away though. He's still doing
the thing about Kanye is your music ain't hitting like it used to be. So we used to take that when you had that music,
bro. Drake music ain't hitting like it used to be,
but it ain't nowhere close to Kanye.
It's like Megan, bro. Like
because Kanye need him.
Like you Megan music ain't hitting like it used to be, bro. Everybody.
But that's what I'm saying though. Kanye need Drake. Drake can still go out here
Kanye
and make it.
Don't need Drake, bro. He don't need him, bro. That's crazy.
And if you want to mention, that's one of his last hits he had. Father, forgive me with the Drake wrote song. One of the last hits he had.
That's not his last hit he had, but
that's one of the last hits he had,
that's
bro.
That's not the last. Hell no, it's not, man. Kanye had a lot of hits from Father Stretch My Hands, man. After that, but
man,
to say that Drake. He need Drake is crazy.
He need Drake. Drake don't need him. Drake don't need him at all.
Drake don't need him. He don't need Drake. Neither one of them don't need each other. But I'm saying like they outcast themselves from the industry, bro. You saying that Drake? You don't feel that way?
Drake just being corny. Kanye on some whole other stuff, dog. Drake just being corny, bro. Man, he ain't went to Kanye's level of what Kanye's doing nowhere.
I'm not about to debate you on no dang Kanye and Drake stuff. You know where they stand right now with us, man. But
man. You bought him up, man.
I had to, man. But we well over an hour right now, man. Quick things I want to jump into real quick. Brian McKnight, man. He had a son pass away, man. I believe his name is Niko McKnight.
R.I.P. Niko.
Definitely, man. Condolences to his family, man. Definitely rest in peace to that young man. I think he was dealing with like stages of cancer.
Yeah.
Man, F cancer, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's one thing we ever can, man, get away from, man. I know we're going to be making some hats and stuff probably soon because that's one thing I'm definitely, definitely pro, like I'm against the cancer, any form of cancer, man. But we could have spoken this a long time ago, man. But like I said, it wasn't really nothing. Like I don't like getting into family business, man. But
yeah, man.
Brian McKnight, man, he's went from, like, Brian McKnight used to be that guy. Like, he hoop too.
Yeah, man. I see him hit a few step back.
Dunk on all that, bro.
Yeah, man.
But Brian McKnight used to be that guy. If you needed a wedding song, if you needed like a ballad, like he was the guy. If you wanted somebody to sing to your girl at a wedding or something like that, he was probably one of the best wedding singers probably ever.
Facts.
he got them records, man. You know, what they got Back at One?
Do I ever cross your mind?
Yeah.
What? Come on,
He got
man.
a lot of records,
Got
man.
a lot of records, bro.
But he has really turned his image, man, to like from sugar to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
From the reports that we heard earlier in the past, man, he basically, man, disowned his kids and started a whole nother family. You know what I'm saying? With another, you know.
Hey,
his
man,
new
the nigga
wife.
said he had a song called Start Back at One.
Yeah.
He really started back at one.
That's like, I mean, we don't know. We don't really know, man, what's going on in that family stuff, man, because like I said, man, it's family, man. It's only for them. But like, he didn't, you know what I'm saying? He didn't give condolences or, you know, give any type of, you know what I'm saying, speech or anything about his son passing until days later. His brother popped out, meaning Brian McKnight's brother popped out, and he, you know, basically spoke on the behalf of the McKnight family. And, you know what I'm saying, wished his nephew, you know what I'm saying, you know, RIP, man. How do you feel, just keep it real, how do you feel about Brian McKnight today? From what you know.
I mean, that's creep stuff, bro. Anytime you disown your kid, I say the same thing about Anthony Edwards, bro. Anytime you disown your kid, bro, and you know what I'm saying, like you the one that put that kid here, you made him. You know, he got your genes, my nigga.
Definitely.
And whenever you disown him, and this ain't when they was, you know, when he was kids. This nigga just did this like 5 years ago. So you got to be a bitter nigga to disown all your kids and go start another family. Like that take a different type of sick nigga to do that. And I don't need to hear the nigga reasons for doing it. I don't care how. I don't care how scorned you was with the baby mama.
But it's
how
some
much
things
money
that can
she
make
took.
you. It's some things that can make you. I ain't gonna say disown. Yeah, it's some things that can make you disown your kid, bro. If, I ain't saying like I'm just keeping it real, bro. If your kid, you know what I'm saying, said that you did something to them, like I say, time can fix things. So I'm a advocate of time can fix some things, but it's real wild for him to do that, bro, without it's not being like the real explanation being out here, because there's got to be more to the story. Like, if your son, it's just, I mean, like I said, I'm not with that, you know, I'm not with that disowning your kids, definitely with that, but just say if your kids say that you, you know, molested them or something like that, and you ain't never did no stuff like that, that can make you disown somebody.
But
You know
don't you think that's for him to explain though, my nigga?
That's what I'm saying. I'm not leaving him, bro.
He disowned him and he ain't say why. He just went on and just next thing popped up with, "Hey, welcome my son, so and so with the new."
Well,
people.
no, he spoke on some things about it, man, but it wasn't to that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't to that degree of things like that. So that's why I'm kind of like in the stance of like anything could be repaired, bro, through time. So I'm like, bro, what happened to make you disown your kid? Because you really did, you know, you stopped fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Like it got to be more to it, but it's like. Can he? I don't even know if he can come back from this, man, because his son done lost his life now. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he ever cared.
Repent that bridge. That's over. And then it's kind of like, do you even show up at the funeral?
Nah, he ain't coming.
Because you don't disown him and you gonna show up and show.
But you know how wild it is for you not to be able to go to your child funeral, bro.
It's crazy.
Somebody that came from you. Like, that is wild, bro. I wish a nigga would tell me that, you know what I'm saying, Lord forbid anything, but I'm just saying I wish a nigga would tell me that I can't go into somebody that I, you know what I'm saying, created. Go into somebody service that I created.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, like when we just talking about with Drake and them, and he kind of like outcasted himself, it looks like, from his family, from his original family.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, you just got to make better decisions, Brian, man. Like, with you not even coming out acknowledging it, that just makes it so much worse. And I don't care if you brothers, y'all wasn't together, y'all wasn't talking. Your brothers should not be coming out expressing condolences for your son, your family. That's his nephew.
Yeah.
That look crazy.
It looked real crazy, man. But again, though, like I said, bro, we don't know. We don't know why it came to that. I just feel like this, though, man. Unless it was something like them things I named off or something, man, you saying that I, touched you, I did, you harmed one of my other kids, went to death or something like that. Like, it's not many things that I can disown somebody, even a family member for. You know what I'm saying? Stealing all that shit, that can be, you know what I'm saying? That stuff, time will heal. But my thing with him is just like, you gotta be a big enough man to like put that shit to the side, bro, to like wish your son, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Awful, you got to, bro. Ain't that much, you know what I'm saying, evil or anger in your body, bro, and that's your job. Unless one of those things happen or something like that. But I don't think the anger still would be there, you know what I'm saying? I don't think I can go down and take that, you know what I'm saying, or go to sleep at night knowing my son, is not here, bro, and I still got that, got an issue, or we have issues.
Cold-blooded.
It's cold-blooded, man. It's
Cold-blooded,
man. But we can't shout that out. We will definitely, man, see how, much information comes out, after that, I will say.
Get it together, Brian.
Get it together, man.
Like God.
But another thing I want to get into before we get out of there, because I know we approaching it. Birdman, man. I had seen a clip, man, with Birdman basically explaining like the whole No Limit, Cash Money, man, like in the early days, and he was just, like, yo, and he had a point where he was like, yo, man, No Limit started, you know what I'm saying, out somewhere else. They didn't start in No Limit. Start in New Orleans. He's like, it didn't, it wasn't popping in the city like that. No Limit wasn't popping when, the early 90s and the late 80s, whatever like that. He's like, they went out of town, got hot, and then came back, which,
true.
That's that's like the history.
They went down to Oakland or something and got it popping.
They went out to the Bay, but it's like, that's something that we did not, that's something that we've been knowing that, Master P had a big following out, or he got put on by the Bay. But it kind of came off as like, Birdman kind of got like a little bit of still animosity between that Cash Money, No Limit war. And, as time, when we was kids and stuff, we always used to be like, yo, why No Limit and Cash Money don't work together?
Yeah, man. You see why? It's because of the...
Well, it was because, they neighborhoods don't get along from what, later on we found out. But, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, well, he didn't make like $500 million. You done made over $500 million, bro. Why we still kind of like, kind of like at this place right now?
Yeah.
Cause I just seen y'all at the Lil Wayne thing, man. Remember when Wayne got honored with the key to the city and stuff?
Yeah.
Essence Festival, I think it was, or something.
Yeah, the Essence Fest.
So, I just kind of like, I looked at it because he's basically breaking it down that like, yo, Cash Money was the label in the city. No Limit wasn't getting played like that in the city, which I can't even dispute that, bro, because when I first got on No Limit, it was way after, when I first got on Cash Money, it was way after No Limit.
Yeah, it was me too. It was the same for me. Like, it was way after No Limit had dropped. You know what I'm saying?
But my uncle, shout out to our uncle, man, but when he educated us on this and started showing us the tapes and stuff, they was in business back in like 89 before No Limit was ever even thought of.
I actually had got on Cash Money a lot, man, because of the album covers. Yeah, I used to see the album covers about the big timers and all. I was like, damn, this
but you got on No Limit for the same thing then, because No Limit album covers was probably, they were better.
Nah, I don't know.
No Limit album covers was definitely better than Cash Money album covers, bro. Come on,
I don't know, man.
They had way more.
I don't know, man. Cash Money got some classic covers, bro.
No Limit stuff didn't even come in jewel cases sometimes. It came in like the
colors. Yeah, the colors on there, yeah. Now, he changed the game. It's just because when Master P came, he just had so much that came with him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But when Wayne was coming out, bro, when they definitely was the first of their kind, the BGs, him and BG, all that, when they was dropping that, bro, it was just raw, though.
It was like, raw, man, but they did not, they popped first, man. No Limit popped first. Cash Money popped second. Now, we do know that Cash Money, like, again, they started first, but, like, I think Birdman kind of, like, I don't say he was jealous at the time, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he probably was jealous at that time.
I'm 100% sure Bird was like, nigga don't came back in town.
Yeah, because you got to remember, these niggas been doing this since 89, you know what I'm saying, as our actual label, like, LC or whatever, man, trademark. And then they come in 93, 94, and then they got it.
They come in with all the bread and the tanks and shit.
Yeah.
Fatigues
he was on tour with Paca, Master P was.
Yeah.
But...
I think it was. I definitely was Birdman. Birdman definitely had more hatred than P was. P was probably on some. We can get money together, nigga.
I can hear it in his voice. He said that. He said P. Well, he said this verbatim, man. I'm just keeping it real, man. He said that P wasn't the street nigga, and I kind of like stepped back. I was like, nah, you kind of like throwing a shot there because it's like, yo, P is a street nigga. He may have not indulged, you know what I'm saying?
Directly in the street.
Well, I ain't say he be directly in the streets. I'm just saying he may not indulge as much as you have. But just to say, like, just because, like, that's like saying T.I. was never in the streets because he was never on the Meech level. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say that. Yeah.
That's like, nigga, everybody, man, people go through, be in the streets, bro, man. Just because you don't make it to a certain level of somebody else don't mean that you was less of a nigga in the streets.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the way he made it. Like, yo, man, like, he said, no, I'll take that back. He said, I never known P for being a street nigga. And that's the only thing we ever known of him, man.
He tried to little throw a shot at my nigga P, man. Nah, man, he can't say that, though, bro.
But in their heyday, man, because like I said, we be going on and on about this, man. in their heyday, we're not gonna talk about what Cash Money did in the early 2000s, the late 2000s, and what they're still doing right now with all the catalog they got. But in that heyday, man, I would say from like 90, No Limit came in like 95 or like 96 or whatever like that. But from like that 95 up to 2000, bro, who had it? Who you think had like the better run?
95 to 2000? P. It was P, because P, even though No Limit was fire for that time because they had the Hot Boys, Big Timers, but P just had too much, dog. P had too much going on. P had Mystical dropping 1 week. Next week he had girl artist next week. After that he had his R&B niggas.
But you gotta remember too, it's quantity over quality. Cause I'll say this though, the Hot Boys albums that we heard, the BG albums that we heard, the Juvenile albums that we heard that dropped before 2000. There's a lot of them shits that, man, we replayed. But some of them masterpieces, not masterpiece, but some of those No Limit albums, we don't even go back and play. We still going back and playing, you know what I'm saying, all the
Not
albums.
all of them, but like the Mr. Servones, the, you know what I'm saying,
Mac,
the True TRU, Mac,
TRU,
a lot of them. But he did put a little throwaway, a lot out there, a little throwaway, because like I say, he had so many artists, he had to get them out there. But when it came to that TRU stamp, that Master P, that Silk, that C Murder, Mia X, bro.
I think that, man, I mean, it's not even a comparison when we talk about who's
Mystical.
better rapper. Yeah, definitely Mystical, man. If you talking about that, man, like Mystical was like at the same level as he's bigger than Juvenile.
Sheesh,
you know what I'm saying? Before
huge,
he started getting
bro.
in trouble.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But like, and then we talking about just like CEO to CEO, man. P is definitely a better rapper in my eyes. I know.
Oh hell yeah, bro, hell yeah.
I got some Birdman songs.
P got classic albums though.
Classics.
You know what I mean?
Like I can't lie,
the
the Ghetto D, Last Don, them two alone right there, them some of the best South albums, bro, man. And this is like they don't look at, they try to like discredit Master P as a rapper. Yeah. I be like, bro, man, this nigga got hits, bro, like street hits, all that.
Got so many hits, dog. Oh my god.
Man, we can go on and on.
Just because he moved like a Winslow don't mean he ain't got them hits, man.
So you taking
I'm taking No Limit, man. I'm taking No Limit, dog.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, man.
And they got an album out of Snoop. I'm taking No Limit.
Yeah, we gotta go with that. We talking about from
they revived Snoop, bro.
Yeah, we talking about from 95 to 2000. So if we talking about that, I gotta go with No Limit. Even though, I remember 500 Degrees came out.
No, hey, Cash Money had some shit.
No, 500 Degrees came out. Hot Boys came out. Big Timers came out. Wayne came out. Everybody dropped the album before 2000 was up. Like, I think Wayne had 2 albums out before 2000.
Yeah, Wayne might have been moving to that Carter area going into 2000.
No, not 2000 at the Carter, but like by 2000 he was on his second album already. His second album came out in 2000.
Okay, that had that how. Yeah.
I think that was on the Hot Boy album, but no, I gotta go with them, man. They had more signees, man. Yeah. It's just, and Master P was still being Master P. And Birdman wasn't Birdman at that time.
And they was at their height too. Yeah, Mystical was at his height around that 98 to 2000. Oh my god.
Mystical ended up leaving and going and doing his own thing, but Mystical still was at his height. Silk was at his height.
Silk was at his highest.
He had the ladies, all that.
Murder was still putting out. Then they had the group.
See, Murder ended up coming with the up and all them niggas on them down. Boy, my nigga, he ended up getting that one. So, No Limit got that.
Yeah, man. I gotta give it to No Limit.
No Limit, man. But real quick though, before we get out of here, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on this video right now.
Yes, sir. Hit that bell.
Hit that bell. Real quick, NBA Finals pick, man. Who you got?
Man, NBA Finals pick, man. I got OKC, man. I got OKC 4-1, man.
OKC 4-1.
Yeah, man. Okay. Indiana gonna win the first game.
I hate when people try to take my picks though, man, because I predicted that both of these teams was gonna make it. I predicted this. Not at the beginning.
I give you that, nigga. You predicted it based off of what the NBA is trying to push to.
Yeah, man. I said before, I said this is a story, you know what I'm saying, or a scripted league, man. They not gonna let your boy get. I told you, bro. He too mad. He mad niggerish, bro. Man, he can't do it, bro. Man. That's Anthony Edwards, bro. You cannot be in no league.
They can't let him get that trophy.
And New York ain't built for that. We know New York, man. They mess up a cornbread done.
Man,
as they did, man. Got what they got 4-1.
Nah, it's 4-2.
4-2.
Yeah, it went to 6.
But when you got Cat and you got Brunson out there, there's no way that y'all should even
Cat, man, they might have to get him out of there, man. Cat was playing like, ow, pass the ball.
But hey, I really don't have much to talk about this one. I just wanted to get our picks on that, man. Bro saying OKC. I said OKC at the beginning there, man.
Yeah, OKC a little too much, man.
I got OKC, man. I mean, I don't want to say 4. I think I got 4-1, man.
Man, I'm giving Indiana the first game, 4 after. Out of there.
I think Indiana could get 1, man, and they just fired New York coach, man. So it's like, hey,
They got that boy out of there.
it's gonna be some acquisitions like
They
next
ain't
season.
been that far in so long, and they fired him, bro. That was crazy.
That's dirty. That's what I'm saying. That's why New York will never get over the hump, man, because they don't know how to, what I'm saying, stick
You
it
know how
out.
to treat people, man.
How to treat people, man. But another one in the books right here, man.
Yes, sir.
It is one of those ones, man. Spooky Hours, man. Episode 9. We are in the building, man. Before we get out of here, man, I appreciate everyone that pulled up tonight. We always got a lot of things gonna be coming up, or we always got a lot of things, man, we working on, but right now we really just finalizing pushing this, merch out here that we got for y'all. It is here.
Yes, sir.
Like, we ain't nothing that we waiting on, man. Or we got some hedge funds we working with somebody on and nothing like
We ain't
that.
waiting for the back end.
Yeah, we ain't waiting for the back end. They in, man. But we gonna definitely be getting with y'all on that. Before we get out here, go ahead and get your shout outs, man. Shout out your little Jim Jones.
Hey man, hey man, just follow me, man, on all websites, anywhere rapping as willz, man. Check me out on Twitch and YouTube at GT Gaming 989, man. And yeah, you want that content, man? Just come holler at me, man. You're gonna get some of the best content ever that you have. You dig? All right,
On the live homies.
on the live ones.
But definitely, man, make sure y'all go hit us up 3 a.m. on Whittier on IG, or 3 a.m. on Whittier 1 on IG. Definitely hit the website, 3
I was just gonna say that.
3amonwhittier.com. Go ahead and hit that up.
Sign up for the email too. Sign up for the email so we can get y'all the latest drops on the product, the merch, all that.
Yes.
Sign up for that email letter.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all hit that, man. And also, man, follow all the social media platforms. Again, TikTok, 3M on Whittier. Facebook, 3M on Whittier. Twitch, 3M on Whittier on there as well. Probably missing something. Also, definitely hit the email, man. If you got any merch, you got any, pretty much, opportunities, you got any, things that you want to throw at the game, you think that we should be doing better up here. Throw it
Boy,
at
if
us,
you
man.
got questions, you
You
want to
got
ask
questions.
Will something, man. You want to ask Coach something, just put it in there, man.
You having relationship problems, man? Let us know, man. Hit the box, man. Mike and man talk you through it, bro. But no, man, on some real stuff. Make sure y'all definitely, man, hit up all those, pretty much social media platforms, man, or those social media handles there. Also, definitely shout out to our executive producer, man.
The kid
Mar,
that did.
Kid that did, man.
Let's go.
We approaching 10 of the offline spooky hours. About to get back going on this live, so we all jumping into something new right there, man. But also, man, follow me on all social media platforms, man. Coachjaer. We will be back here next Sunday, man. It's gonna be one of those ones for episode 10.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna be one of the ones, man. But until next time, am I missing anything, man? Before I get out of here?
Nah, A1 till day one. Let's go.
Well, until next time, man. Your boy Todd, man. We'll see y'all at episode 10 on the gang.